I have lived a long life, and I have much to tell. But if I told it all, we would be here clear to the next day. And I don't think I would last that long, nor you. So I won't piddle around.
History came alive at the Burlington Public Library when historian and living history artist Gwendolyn Quezaire-Presutti entered the conference room as American abolitionist, political activist, and all-around historical hero Harriet Tubman. The performer presented her one-woman show, I Can't Die But Once, that tells of Tubman's courageous work during the Civil War and her fight against oppression after the war's end. In front of a gripped audience, Quezaire-Presutti became Tubman, often breaking the fourth wall to bring the historic figure to life right there in the room. She explains that in preparation for the show, she read all she could about Tubman and spends many hours re-listening to her own monologue to get fully into character.
In reading about her life, it gives me a roadmap as to what she could be feeling or how she felt or how she thought. And so I try very hard to put myself into that individual's shoes. And I'm thinking and making pictures in my head when I'm describing something. I'm putting myself there in that description. So that's how I do it.
Along with entertaining a crowd, the performer says she also wants people to learn about a part of American history they might not have delved into at school. She, for one, said the experience of slaves in the abolition movement were not something she was taught as a student, and she wants to help fill the gaps in others' education.
So I went to private schools from 1st to 12th grade. Did not learn anything about the other part of American history. I consider what I'm talking about American history. It's just the untold American history. I do not like to classify and say, oh, this is African American history, this is Italian history. No, this is American history that is very seldom heard, and that's what I do. I love it. I have a passion sharing what I know, what I have found out and learned, and sharing that with other people.
She also said that this history is important not only because what it teaches about the country, but also because Tubman herself represents the best of what America can offer, and her life can be an example for others.
She is a part of America and what America stands for. Here's a woman who was a humanitarian warrior. She was not being paid after that first amount of money ran out, but she continued to help and to do whatever she could. And even after the Civil War, she had a home for people who were poor and didn't have resources. And she brought them into her home, and she worked to feed them, to clothe them. And she died a pauper, but she was happy because she took care of other people. That's what she did. She was a humanitarian. So they need to know about her, that there are people like that in the world.
Finally, those who saw the performance were awestruck and inspired.
Oh, she was a wonderful performer. Gwendolyn really, from the first moment, had everybody's attention. In fact, I had one person who told me that for the entire performance, throughout the entire hour, she didn't waver. Her attention didn't waver once because it was just such an intense and well-presented acting portrayal of Harriet Tubman.
At the Burlington Public Library, I'm BNEWS Director Rich Hosford.